Hey, welcome to the CATIE garden, botanic garden here in Costa Rica. It's the university agricultural experimentation area where they keep varieties of all kinds of things. Oh wow, those smell amazing. Oh, there's a bee in that, don't smell too close. And I don't see a variety on here, but plantas medicinales is where we're heading right now. There's a bunch of different sections in this garden, so be sure to check out the whole series of videos I'm doing here. We've got, of course, lemongrass, deliciosa. This is a, this looks like a scented geranium, but it's not geranium. But it is scented. That's delightful. It's not really mint. Ah, wow. And it's not really geranium, so I'm not sure because there's no name on that. The names are pretty sparse here. I did not know that snake plant was a medicinal plant, but put in the comments if you know what snake plant is good for. Mother-in-law's tongue. It's good for lashing out, but I don't know what else. And there's Mexican sage, and there's a few sages, and there's a few aloes, and then there's this weird thing. We saw this on the table inside. One of these fruits was there if you saw that video, but the leaves are spiky, which it reminds me of another plant that I can't remember the name, so please put it in the comments if you know these fruits or this weird plant, because it's not named, even though they charge $9 to get into this botanic garden. It seems like a lot because there's nobody here, and if I had just gone charging through, it would have been on my own, but oh well. There's a nice blue agave. Oh yeah, cotton. Gossypium is cotton, but look at this cotton plant. It's 7-8 feet tall. I'm trying to show you the bowls. How do you spell that? B-O-W-L-E-S? Bowls, cotton bowls. You've probably heard of the boll weevil if you're into plants. There's that spina when they overplant them and don't feed them. There you go with the cotton. Super tall, like perennial cotton. It's like woody. That's bizarre, man. Why don't we grow perennial cotton? Why do we only treat it like an annual crop? That's a little bit odd. I don't know. Is that the real cotton? Now I'm doubting everything. So here we go into the garden. Oh wow, that's that other one on the table that was, I had no idea where it came from. That looked like, you remember from the other video? It looked like tomatoes. I can't get the light right on here so you can actually see it. I can't twist it and hold it. There's a bunch of them up here though. A bunch of bunches. They look like little tomatoes, like cherry tomatoes, but they're on this tree. Which tree is it? Because they're all tangled in here. I can't tell if it's this tree or the other tree. It's the other tree, and that tree does not have a name tag associated with it, which is probably why it didn't have a name tag associated with the fruit on the table. Things you're just supposed to know, being at a tropical, oh hello birds, a tropical research station. You pay the $9 and then they don't tell you basic stuff. You could probably get a tour if you wanted, but you got me, even though I don't know that one. Here's cola nut. I'm a cola nut. Uses in commercial beverages like, you know, famous colas, and it has a caffeine content as a stimulant and a heart tonic. It's used in many drinks. Cola nuts are chewed as a stimulant. Kids are not recommended in cases of gastritis. believe it's this tree up here, because the sign is just sort of in the lawn, suggestively, because maybe I would go raid the cola nuts and start chewing on the stimulants, but not happening right now. Alrighty then, down the path we go. I showed you the map already, yeah, of what we're gonna see. So here's this cute arch. Da, 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 da. And here's the whole map of the Jardín. We're gonna zoom into this area and look at the cacao is where the main thing I'm heading for after that medicine garden was kind of lame. I really would think they'd have jungle medicine nailed at a research facility, but that's, I guess I'm not funding that wing of the thing yet, so we should start a donation package for that. Here we are, working hard. The main jungle tool being the machete, the original weed whacker. It'll get you through most things and hopefully not through your veins. Here's a miracle fruit. Oh, they didn't have any miracle fruit on the table. Have you ever had miracle fruit? Put in the comments if you've ever had miracle fruit. It makes other things taste, like you have this and then other things taste really intense. Synsepalum, dulcificum. That's really cool. So here's the plant itself, and in the perennial form it's kind of a larger tree full of Spanish moss. Thank you, Spaniards, for bringing that over. The fruit is used as a substitute for sugar and to help mask the unpleasant flavors of certain medicines to give to ill people in the hospital. So why isn't this in the medicinal garden? We don't know. Did you know that when you try the pulp of the fruit, it makes sour foods taste sweet? That's what I was trying to say. This effect lasts 1 to 2 hours. That I did not know. The effect lasts up to 2 hours, and the miraculin content of the pulp, a glycoprotein that binds to the taste buds and completely masks the acid and bitter flavors. The plant can reach up to 3 meters in height. This one's more than 3 meters. Has perennial foliage and can produce fruit twice a year. In its natural environment, it takes up to 10 years to reach maturity and a little less time in cultivation, so its price in the market is very high. Origin is West Africa. Sapotaceae family. Alright. Wow, okay. I'm not sure where to wander first. I see there's one of those setups that go in every botanic garden with they're for pollinators. It's like extra logs. Maybe you can see it right there. Logs with holes in them for pollinators to inhabit. It's sort of a really standard feature around the world now. It's interesting to see. I wonder if they really do work that well, apparently. Here's Ylang-Ylang? Why does it say that? Ylang. Whoa, that sign's broken. Alrighty then, break the place. See how far that $9 makes it. Alright, well, I'm just going to hold it then. Hold it up close and personal. Ylang-Ylang. Climbing Ylang-Ylang. Climbing Ylang-Ylang. Alright, so that wouldn't be. These looks like a heliconia, and it wouldn't be. These look like a cana or other thing in that realm. But here's a climbing thing, but that looks a lot more like philodendron than any kind of climbing Ylang-Ylang. Ylang-Ylang. Alright. Shoot, I give up. That would have been cool. Alrighty. We are on the path now, my friend. Surinam cherry. Ooh, these are good. Must be out of season. Surinam cherry, Eugenia uniflora. I can't do it with the shade. Alright. Eugenia. Alright. So, here's an Arabaturus hexopetalus Ylang-Ylang. Oh, this is the climber again, and this sign is affixed. And I see this climber. I see this climber. I wish I saw. I should probably look that up so I know what it is. I will go do that and come back in another video. This is going to be a multi series. So I look forward to seeing you here and soon again.